Yeah, I thought she was sleeping. All her friends tried talking to her.
Well, good morning. Yesterday I got into North Carolina and ended up staying at the Muskrat Creek shelter. And so I got an early start this morning. I'm going to try to do 12.5, which is the next shelter away. And anyway, feel good. Knees haven't been hurt and took the braces off actually. Just got compression sleeves on. So other than that, nothing new. It's kind of foggy today, a little bit on the cool side, and see how many miles I can get in. Really not much to see. There's a lot of fog you probably see behind me, and it's been very rocky going today. Foggy. I don't think it's rain. I think it's just coming off the trees, but it is making me wet, and of course I'm sweating. Not really much to see, so if I see something interesting, I'll turn I apologize for the lack of probably footage because it's just boring, but if I see something interesting, I'll be sure to get it on video so you guys can see it. This is something you don't see every day. These horses are bringing lumber up to the shelter to build a new privy. This area was devastated by the wildfires, and the old shelter burned down, and this group had just built the new shelter. The shelter grounds aren't the greatest because of the fires, but I've decided to go ahead and stay here this evening. Good morning. I just left the shelter, and of course I'm traveling north. It's raining out. It's a little bit on the cool side. Miserable day to be hiking. Got a little bit of a late start. It's about 9 o'clock, probably a little bit after 9 o'clock now. So I'm hoping that this weather clears up and maybe the sun will come out, but I'm not too confident that that's going to happen. So. Oh, shit. I should not be doing this with one hand. Oh. Okay. You can't see it, but that was a pretty decent climb. It was a technical climb. I had to put away my trekking poles at a point and try to grab hold of a tree and pull myself up. So I don't know if there's more around the corner here. I imagine if there was, yeah, there's more boulders to go up. Too bad it wasn't a clear day. I'm sure the views would be spectacular. All right, well there's there's Albert Mountain Fire Tower. And sadly, there's no view. So we're not going to see anything today. Sorry about that. But we're going to just keep pushing on north. Anybody up there? Nope. Well, I'm in my tent. It's just about bedtime. Today was a good day. Hiked about 12.5 miles. Day before, 12.5 miles. I'm at the point where I need to resupply, so I'm very close to Franklin, North Carolina. And what I'll do is I'll grab a ride in. I've got a couple friends who are in town. I'll visit with them, take care of some chores, resupply, and then the following day get back out on the trail. So that's about it. Pretty much an uneventful day. Albert Mountain was fun climbing up there. Unfortunately, the rain and the clouds, there was nothing to see, and I was really looking forward to getting some great views from there. But I'm sure there'll be other mountains to climb up, and hopefully we have some clear days, get some better views. So until the morning, I'll talk to you later. Good morning, guys. Just leaving the shelter, heading to Winding Stair Gap. Nice day today. Sun's out. A little bit of rain last night, but nothing major. And so I'm trying to contact one of the hostels. The first one is the Goodner, I think it's called Goodner Hostel, and see if I can get a room there. That way I can do laundry. I need to resupply at Ingalls and take care of some business. All right, well, starting the descent. Whoa, geez, almost did it again. Off of the mountain, and got 0.7 miles down to the roadway where I'll catch a shuttle. Grab a hamburger, Guinness, meet with some friends, get some good sleep, and then back at it tomorrow. Guys, just on a side note, I was talking to Ron Haven's wife this morning, and she was enthusiastically telling me all about Baltimore Jack. Room 27 there, for those of you who, I know a lot of you guys met him. I didn't get to meet him, and I really wish I did, because we're both from Boston and both love history. But anyway, Jack's room was 27, and he used to also help downstairs at the outfitters, and then sadly, he passed away in the hospital that's within view of the room there last May, not even a year ago. Well, good morning, guys. I am at the foot of Winding Stair Gap, getting ready to go northbound. Just got back out on the trail, got dropped off, spent some time in Franklin, visiting some friends, and checking out some of the local establishments. Really cool town, enjoyed it very much, and look forward to some more of the Appalachian Trail towns along the way up to Maine. Hey guys, just thought I would check in with you 5 miles in from Winding Stair Gap. Like I said, we got dropped off there. My mornings usually start out with me bitching and complaining, going up a mountain, because every gap is exactly what it is and you got to go up. So anyway, had a 700-foot elevation gain, and dug in, and anyway, got to the top, and I'm like, I wonder what time it is. And anyway, busted out about a three mile all uphill in a little bit over an hour, and that included water breaks and taking video and stuff like that. So I'm hoping I'm getting my trail legs soon. I feel pretty good for an old guy. Check that view out. This is from atop of the Waya fire tower. All right, guys, just checking in. It's the end of the day. We are at Waya's shelter. Actually, this shelter's way behind me. There's a Boy Scout convention, or I like to call it a Nalgene bottle convention. I've never seen so many Nalgene bottles in my life. But anyway, we decided to go ahead and camp here. My tent and Mike's tent, also known as Shaggy. Shaggy found me in Franklin. If you remember, we were hiking way back in Georgia, and then we separated for a while. So both of us are hiking for now together. And so anyway, we're here this evening. Supposed to get a storm roll through, 2 inches of rain. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But other than that, just going to cook dinner and chill out, and we will check back in the morning. Good morning, still in the tent, just woke up. Pretty rough night last night. That rain that we talked about getting, that 2 inches did came after dark, along with some severe lightning strikes and wind. So the Z-Pack Soloplex tent did very well. Probably one of the, if there's any downfall to a tent, it's going to be how it's staked. I always put my tent stakes in at an angle, but sometimes the soil is just horrible, and the stakes, especially in high wind situations, will pull out. But this time the soil had a lot of surface roots from trees. Some of those smaller ones that are just underground, I was able to lock into those. So the tent stayed up and is as tight as it was when I put it up. So it did very well. I'm happy about that. So we're going to end up packing everything up and then moving forward. Not sure how far we're going to go. We're 16 miles from the NOC, and next shelter is about like 10 and a half, somewhere around there. So we're debating whether or not to just try to make it into the NOC. Not sure if you can hear that. That's some of the wind still. Or we'll just maybe go to the next shelter and relax, and then the following day get into NOC and then beyond. All right, next time I talk to you, we'll be on the trail. All right, so I'm about 2 miles from the shelter. Making good time. Left about an hour ago. Some uphill. Not that bad. The weather's not that bad. I can't tell if that rain that I just showed you a moment ago over the mountains there is heading this way. The wind is blowing that way, so I'm hoping it's heading in the opposite direction. It'd be nice to get to my camp, which it's like, I don't know, 10 to 11 miles away from here. And the next day will be like about 6 miles from the NOC, which a lot of people call it knock. So if you hear someone say knock, that's what it is. Hey guys, take a look at the site behind me. All right guys, we are still heading to the other shelter. I just took a break at one of the shelters, chatting with some people, ate a little food. So we have I think about 5 miles to go. The temperature has dropped significantly. I think that weather was a front, maybe a cool front coming. So anyway, got some more hiking to do, and hopefully I'll be able to warm up a little bit. Miss Texas and Munch. All right, I'm gonna let them get past me. I'm gonna have my heart attack now.
Snicker power.
Snicker power hour.
Okay, made it to the top of the Wesser observation tower. Spectacular views up here.
North is that way. I wonder if that's Fontana Dam over there.
Huh. Yeah, it's you think it's a lake or a river?
think it's a lake. With the way the banks are,
Yeah, this
like the vegetation kind of looks like it's low.
What up?
Say hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey guys, checking in with you. It's about 10:15 in the morning. We've been on the trail for roughly 2 hours. We're just under 1.5 miles from the NOC, and we plan on chowing down there, and hopefully they serve Guinness. If not Guinness, my second choice would be Yingling, and then my third choice would be Budweiser. $102 would be Molson. $103 would be Duseke. $104 would be a big hamburger and some hot wings and a Philly cheesesteak. Check it out, guys.
Philly
cheesesteak.
That's good.
Philly cheesesteak.
And then
Philly cheesesteak.
It's still moving.
I don't know. You're my phone.
Oh, my wallet.
Okay, guys. Stayed here at the NOC, resupplied, and just getting ready to head out. Got a 3,000 foot ascent over 6 miles, so it's going to make for an interesting morning. And with that said, I will chat with you guys when I'm on the trail. All right, guys, we're still hiking. Been going over some rock scrambles and just some obstacles in general. The climb hasn't been that bad, even though on the map it looked like it was going to be a lot worse. Now maybe the worst hasn't come yet, but we're still going at it. Shaggy and Rabbit.
Yeah.
what's up?
All right, way down there, as you can see, center picture is the NOC that we stayed at. So we've come all the way up to the top of this mountain here. Okay, we got up to the top of Chia Bald, which was that next little up, and then everything's down from here. Look at that. Man, that's beautiful. All right, we're gonna probably just chill here for a little bit, and then we're gonna keep pushing. Hey guys, just quick note, we made it down to Stokoa Gap, and we're going to, about 3 miles away, there's a cabin called Cabin in the Woods. It's like a little hostel, and we spoke to the proprietor. So he's going to come and pick us up, and we're going to stay there for the evening. It's about 7 o'clock at night. We were going to try and make it to the other shelter. We fell short about, I think, 2 or 3 miles. It wasn't that bad, but I think we're just ready to wrap it up and start back in the morning.
Hello. So this is Cabin in the Woods. I found this on Good Hooks.
All right, so here's a tour of this $20 a night cabin in the woods. Bathroom, shower, living room, kitchen.
We got VHS.
Awesome.
There's another bathroom too, I think. Unless it goes to the same bathroom.
You know what? That's when we lived in Lower Toccoa.
Yes, oh, that was 89.
Those were the.
Like a hootenanny going on upstairs in the front.
4 years ago, that was
There was like a dance party going on.
hanging off the back.
It was-
Good morning. We're still here at the cabin. We've decided to go ahead and stay. There's a 80% chance of severe weather in the mountains, so it's probably smart for us to not, venture out in weather like that. So we're gonna stay here another night. The cabin's great. It's $20 a person, and it's a full cabin with a bath and a half, kitchen, a full bedroom, and then there's a couple of cots. And breakfast is $5. Dinner was $8, and dinner was really good. Home cooked meal. I highly recommend this place. It's called Cabin in the Woods. Here's Miss Donna. She's going to pick us up and take us to Ingalls in this crappy weather.
And then I also saw your cards on the trail. So I said, that's it. That's the one I'm going to.
You saw? Oh, you saw my card this morning?
Yeah, on
Oh,
the trail.
that's right.
Alright guys, that's about it for today. We, as you can see in the background, we've got our gear ready for tomorrow. We're going to get an early start. Tomorrow's supposed to be a really nice day. The following days, there's a good chance of a 2 to 5 inch snowfall in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So we're just going to have to watch for that. I will check back in the morning. Good morning. I noticed last night when going through my gear, my tent stakes were missing, which just blows my mind. I have no idea where they disappeared to. I'm very particular about my gear, and I'm kind of OCD as far as making sure my gear goes back in the same place. When I put my tent stakes up, I actually bang the dirt off them, count them, put them back, double check them, because I need 8 stakes for my Z-Pack Soloplex tent. The only thing I could think of is when leaving NOC, I changed into a pair of shorts, and it was hot that day. That's how I got this sunburn. And somehow they fell out of the bag. That's the only thing I can think of. So I do have extra gear, the same exact stakes. They're back in Florida. My wife's going to have them shipped, expedited to Fontana Dam Village. Unless I can get some stakes at the village, and then I'll continue through the Smokies and just tell her to forward them at a different location. So anyway, that's where we stand right now, waiting for either Donna or her husband Phil to come by, pick us up. Kevin, who was at the grocery store with us, he's staying at one of the other cabins. We're all going to hit the trailhead at the same time. So that's about it. So I will check back when I'm on the trail.
You don't owe me that much, do you?
Yeah, it's
Aw, you guys are great. Thank you so much.
Bye, thank you. Well, we got dropped off at the Gap, so we had to come up. Gap is down there. Can't really see it, but anyway, once again, a gap means you're going to have to go back up. So we already did the up part so far. So we're skirting this one mountain. And we've got a lot of climbs today. Well, this is what we're eating for breakfast. Oh, straight up. They couldn't put the trail around the side of the mountain. They got to put it right up the mountain. I have no idea what the elevation gain was there, but I gotta tell you, my God, first thing in the morning. I don't know who watches these videos. I'm sure it's a mixture of people who have already thru-hiked, multiple thru-hikers. Some of the crazy people I've met out here have been out here multiple times hiking this, but like myself, first time thru-hiker.
and probably people watching these videos to prepare for future through hikes. I got to tell you, number one, usually in these videos people show you the fun things, and I'm guilty of that, and they kind of leave out the the huffing and the puffing and how how strenuous it is. Now I'll tell you, if you're going to come out here and do it, it's not a cakewalk. Video does not truly show you the depth of hiking, the inclines, declines, just the up and down, and the emotional strain every day coming out here and doing the same thing over and over. It gets a little bit monotonous, but and there's a saying, 20% of your strength is used in the first 80% of the trail, and then 80% of your strength is used in the last 20%, which would be like the New England area. And so, I'm not even in 200 miles in, and it's, you're doing this day after day, and it's not easy. And like I said, the videos do not show the true, depth of the terrain. So anyway, just I thought of that, and I meant to mention that a while back. It doesn't seem to get any easier, it just seems to be the same every single day. So, but we got a lot more trail to cover. We'll see, right? It may change. We're on a ridge line. You can see over here, right down. See what we got up here. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a little video.
Here's a 360.
Can't take a video instead.
We got up that one mountain, and now we're kind of skirting the valley area. We're going to be coming down to a shelter called Cable Gap, and then from there we're going to have to go up again. So 8 miles, not 6 miles. Oh well. But we're still making good time. We did what, 8 miles in 4 hours? Right, 8 miles in 4 hours. Can't complain. And some of that was a lot of it was uphill. Nice and quiet. All right, that is Cable Gap Shelter. If the water source is close by, we're gonna go ahead and grab some more water so we can keep going. That's where we just came from. All right, so typically when we fill up water, I've got this, this was in my gear video, this is my platypus, it's a 3 liter. And if you see these leaves, the green ones, of course, are the best. And these, I think, are like full season. And somebody put it there with a stone. So it's kind of giving a nice little faucet, a little funnel. There's a good one right here, Shaggy.
Down there it wasn't too good.
So that's what we do. We fill them up, and then we filter with the Sawyer. I've got the Sawyer squeeze. Flows better than the Mini, but to each their own. Just take my platypus. Now I do have a way to gravity filter, but it's real simple. You just, you know, there's the platypus. There's my filter, and just drain.
if you hold it and you're not even squeezing the bag, it will actually gravity feed through the filter. But I also have a little adapter that goes on so I can hang the bag from a tree, and if I'm doing other chores, it'll do it for me. All right, so the last thing I do is I take the top off, and then you can see the flow, and I basically just blow out the rest of the water that's in there. Reasons why I do that, number one is saves on the weight, and the other thing is you cannot let the Sawyer freeze, and with or without water, and water's really gonna, you know, destroy it. So if it freezes, throw it in the trash. It's no good. It's not gonna filter out. All right, you ready to get back on trail?
Hell yeah.
Let's go. All right, well, I stopped to grab something to eat, and I'm not sure if you can see in the distance there. Right there, that's part of the water system from Fontana Dam. So the next thing we have to do, I'm not sure if you can see the silhouette of that mountain. It looks like we got to go up that mountain or skirt it for about 400 feet, I think. We're going down, then back up. And then somewhere on the other side of that, we start to make our approach to Fontana Dam. You can still see the water behind. And it is all downhill now, except for one little part goes back up. But other than that, there's Shaggy coming down. He was just doing some Facebook Live. Boulders. We got to go around all these boulders.
How's it going, guys? Fun little climb. Fast 3 miles probably.
Yep.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, maybe a little bit hard to see. Right there, I believe, is the dam, unless there's a series of them, but I'm pretty sure that's Fontana Dam right there. There we go. So we still need to go down further. Alright guys, that's the Fontana Hilton that you've heard a lot about. It's right there. We still have another mile to go before we hit the Fontana Dam. Okay, well, we just stopped off at the shelter and got some water, and we got 1 more mile to go. And we got to check and see where the trail connects, because we don't see any white blazes. We're going to go to the dam, hopefully, and then get picked up and go into town. All right, well, we have reached the dam. Woo!
No jumping
All right, well, we made it. We made it to the Fontana Dam, another milestone. Appreciate you guys following along from the Georgia-North Carolina border up to here in Fontana Dam. We will be getting back on the trail. We have now the Smoky Mountains to get through. So I appreciate you guys following along, and we will check back a little bit later. Take care.